Greetings. Welcome to Academia Ambala. This video is about the factors that control the natural vegetation in any region. Natural vegetation refers to the plant community that grows on its own without any human aid. It is refers to that plant life which is grown in a region depending upon the factors of soil, climate, land, etc. There is no human interference in the growth of such plant life. This plant life, which grows on its own, is referred to as natural vegetation. There are various factors on which natural vegetation of any region depends. Among these, the factors are mainly the physical factors, which includes the relief, including the land and soil type in a region, climatic factors, which include temperature, the photoperiod, and precipitation. To understand these factors in detail, first we'll take the factor controlling the physical factor of relief controlling the natural vegetation. Land happens to be one of the most important factor controlling the natural vegetation in a region. The type of land, height, slope determines the vegetation present there. Mountains support a different kind of vegetation. Plains and plateaus have totally different kind of vegetation. On the mountains also, we find that the lower slopes of mountains have different vegetation, and as we move towards the higher slopes, the vegetation changes. The lower slopes can have tall trees with broad leaves, whereas the higher slopes will have vegetation which is in the form of grasslands or bushes. Similarly, plain areas have got different vegetation as compared to plateaus. Another factor which is determining the vegetation in any region is the soil. Soil provides the basis for plant growth. The type of soil, the nature of parent material from which the soil has been formed, the moisture content in the soil, the thickness of humus, all determines the vegetation in a region. Soils which have got more moisture content, like the soils in deltas, have trees which are mangroves, which can grow comfortably in lots of water, whereas soils in dry desertic regions, the sandy soils, have got a different vegetation. Since the moisture in the soil is less, it supports only thorny bushes like that of cactus. Thus, we see that soil is an important determinant for natural vegetation in any region. Apart from land and soil, climate plays a very important role. Temperature is the major determinant for plant growth in any region. Temperature determines the rate of evaporation. Temperature determines the rate of cloud formation and precipitation. Thus, temperature determines the amount of water vapor present in the air. It determines the amount of rainfall in a region. Hence, temperature is the major factor governing the climate, and temperature thus becomes the main factor governing the vegetation present, the flora present in any region. Those regions which have got low temperature have got a different kind of vegetation as compared to regions that have got high temperature. So, temperature determines the natural vegetation or the plant life present in any area. Precipitation is another factor. Precipitation refers to the amount of moisture that is received by the Earth's surface from the atmosphere. The precipitation, not only its amount, but its type also influences the natural vegetation. If the precipitation is in the form of rainfall, the trees or the plant life would be different. Precipitation, if it is in the form of snow, the plant life would be different. So, the type of precipitation results in different types of plant life. Amount of precipitation. Regions which have got heavy rainfall support very tall trees, like in the equatorial forest. Regions which get scanty rainfall can support only short bushes, thorny bushes, like that in a desert region. So, precipitation becomes an important determinant for flora present in any region. Apart from climate, apart from temperature and precipitation, photoperiod also affects the natural vegetation present in any region. Photoperiod refers to the duration of sunlight that is received in a area. Sunlight is important because the green plants, they carry out photosynthesis only in the presence of sunlight. If the duration of sunlight is more, the plants grow faster. If the plants grow faster, the trees would be taller. So, regions having abundance of sunlight have got taller trees, whereas regions which receive less sunlight have got short and stunted plants. Thus, sunlight becomes an important determinant in the growth of natural vegetation. It is very evident on mountain slopes. Same mountain which has one particular mountain can have a slope which is facing the sun, so the vegetation could be thick. That same mountain will have another slope which does not get sunlight, so the vegetation would be scanty. Thus, photoperiod is an important determinant for the growth of natural vegetation present in any region. That was about the factors controlling the natural vegetation in a region. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.